but I'm fine. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Y'all thought y'all weren't gonna get that review? No, I'm just late as hell, okay? Anyway, this is season 4, episode 1. New people, old people, but it seems this is going to be an interesting season, okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a JayBird, dun, 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 and all that goodness and stuff. Send to yourself. I've had this lipstick on all day, and I refuse to take it off and reapply it. Whatever. Anyway, let's wait, what else? You can you need to like, comment, and share this video. And you can also follow me on IG at J_Lees_Corner. Okay. I enjoyed this episode. I will say that. So let's get started. First up, we have Ed. Okay, let me make Ed a little bit bigger. Mainly because I put the pictures in and I haven't really edited the pictures at all. Okay, so we have Ed. That's Ed. Ed is 54 from California. He's a photographer, okay? And he was married or whatever for 2 years. But he brings why it ended because he was cheating. He was cheating, but he has a 29-year-old daughter from that marriage, okay? Now, he hasn't really been dating since. He was, I don't want to do that or whatever. It's all about my daughter. But then he was on social media and he met Rose, okay? Rose is 23 years old. She's from the Philippines, okay? It gives me a Paul and Karine tea a little bit, because anyway. So they've been dating for 3 months. They've been doing each other for 3 months online or whatever. And he met her when he said he was scrolling on the internet, adding people as friends, and he seen her. I feel like he was on Facebook stalking people. And I hate random friend requests. Like, if you don't know me in real life, don't request me on Facebook. I keep my Facebook down to a minimum of strictly family and close friends, okay? But he was looking for people and he found Rose, okay? Again, she's 23 and all that stuff, okay? Now, he says she is the love of his life, okay? She is everything he could ever want in a woman. And he's going to go to the Philippines and meet her in person for the first time. And they do talk, they do video chat and all that stuff. So he's at least seen her, okay, and she's a real person. Now he brings up how he spent about $5,000 sending her gifts every week. He sends her gifts, but because she lives in some remote, poverty-stricken part of the Philippines, she can't really get the gifts. He spends more money in the shipping fees than he does on the gifts. And he says she hasn't even received the gifts just yet because her island, her location is kind of hard to get to via the mail. I say, stop sending the gifts, stupid. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Now, his family and friends is like, you're stupid. You don't know this girl that well. She's in the Philippines, okay? Y'all have only been talking on video, whatever. You don't know if it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? But he like, I'm trusting my heart, and I'm gonna go meet this girl because I love Rose. Okay, I love her. Okay, if you say so. Because he has not had a relationship since his marriage ended. I think he means he hasn't had a serious one. I feel like he's dated people and had sex, but I don't think he's had like a girlfriend or whatever. So he go to see his mom, who does not think it's a good idea for him to be talking to Rose, mainly because Rose is so young or whatever. But he like, look, Mom, I'm going to see her. I'm going over there. I bought a ring, and if all goes well, I'm gonna propose, make her my wife, okay? And he Mom like, son, I don't think you should do that or whatever. He brings up how, and the mama feel the way because when he told his daughter about Rose and stuff, the daughter stopped talking to him, and that was 4 weeks ago. He's not talked to a daughter in 4 weeks, mainly because Rose is 23, his daughter 29. Daddy, how you dating somebody that's younger than me? and you are 54. Daddy, you 54. She's 23. I'm 29. How am I older than your girlfriend? Don't like it, okay? So the mom like, look, I just need you to fix the relationship with your daughter, okay? If you want to be happy with that girl over in the Philippines, cool. But first fix you and your daughter's relationship. Mama will, because she's the most important thing to me. Is she? Or is Rose? Okay, now he gets a bit teary-eyed and say, Mom, I just want to be happy. Mom, I just want to be happy, Mom. Okay, son, that's fine. But like I told you, go fix it with your daughter. Now, he does call the daughter, but she don't answer. She don't want to talk to dear old dad, okay? Now, we do see Ed at home putting mayonnaise in his hair. I mean, he really went to the kitchen, opened the refrigerator, took out that mayonnaise and got a spatula and was putting it in his hair. He said he has very, very sensitive skin. And so he says he uses hair dye to look younger. But the hair dye agitates his skin, his scalp. So the mayonnaise helps that. And it helps the irritation of his scalp. He smelled like a sandwich, but he said after he washes it out, he looks great. I said, okay, if you want to, because he wants to look young for Rose. You can share your hair, and that'll be fine. But I think because of I'm not going to go there. Anyway, so we see he video chats Rose. And we find out that Rose also has a 4-year-old son who calls Ed daddy. She's known this man for 3 months. And her 4-year-old son calls Ed daddy. Now, Ed says, I think it's too soon for him to call me daddy. But I also feel like they're a package deal, so I get it. No. I don't like that. Okay. Now he brings up how he hasn't been totally honest with Rose because Rose thinks they're the same height. Rose is 5'1". No, she's 5'2", and he told her he's 5'2" as well, but he's not. He's 4'11". But I feel like those 3 to 4 inches, like I don't think. People, you have to exchange full body pics in life, okay? I post full body pics all the time. I tell people I am 5'1", okay? I'm 5'1". I'm not trying to have. I just work my nail. I'm not trying to have that nail part of my body for somebody to say she tricked me. He almost catfished that lady with his body height, but I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Anyway, but that's the one thing he said he lied to her about is how tall he is or how short he may not be. Okay, so we then see, Leon chatting or whatever, and he like, why you got all these friends on Facebook? She has 3,500 friends. He only has 1,000. I'm like, a man who was going and adding random people, why do you care how many friends she has? You did the same thing she did, but he feels like maybe she's talking to other people how she talks to me, and that's why, she has all these friends. She's like, no, I'm not doing that. No. Okay. If you say so. Now, he then asked about her ex-boyfriend. Is your ex-boyfriend around? Because he is, I guess, been around here and there. And she's like, what? And I promise you, I feel like she froze her body to make it seem like the connection was lost. Because, like, the screen froze and then it hung up. And when he called her back, she didn't answer. Now, it could be because, again, she's in the Philippines, okay? So it could be that as well. But I find it strange that when I start asking her about the ex-boyfriend, we lose the connection. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't like that. So I feel like, because I haven't had sex in a long time. Because it's been a couple years. And so we're going to, get married or whatever and have sex. I'm going to need her to take an STD test. Because I'm a germaphobe, okay? And I don't want to catch any germs. I feel like someone drunk Paul. Anyway, next up, we have Avery. Okay, Avery is 32 from Washington. She's a dental assistant who wants to be a chef. And she also cooks with weed. With cannabis, okay? She's into yoga and health and fitness and all that jazz. Now, she also has 2 daughters, with a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old. The 10-year-old is from her first marriage. Her 2-year-old is from a relationship, that didn't work out too well. She brings up how she had an IUD in and everything, and she still got knocked up. I say, girl, and they say, I moved to the state where my ex lived because we had a baby, and that did not go well at all. Okay, I ended up with nothing. I had to come come back and start over from scratch. So I was in a dark place, and I don't want to do that no more. Okay. And at that point, I was feeling mighty down. I was feeling, girl, so she was just sad. Then she met Ash. Where's Ash? There's Ash. She met Ash. Ash is 38 from Australia. And they met 9 months ago on IG. I was like, girl, here we go. Mainly because he comments on one of her pictures about how good her food looked. And they started chatting from there. That's an honest way to meet, if you ask me. Now, he is a relationship coach who helps women find a man, and she's worried that, because he knows all the right things to say to a woman, that maybe the reason she fell for him. I say it's very, very possible. Okay, it's very, very possible. So she's going to meet him in person in Australia. Lord. So this year she's talking to one of her friends who she used to date, but they just friends now, whatever. He thinks she crazy for going over there to meet this man who she don't know, she been talking to for 9 months or whatever. Because you fell for a man you never met, and that's kind of crazy. Now, it's like, I just wonder if I can handle him. Like, he's always talking to different women. So, because of his job, because he's a coach for women to find men or whatever. So, I wonder if I can just handle him consistently talking to women all days of the night, in the morning, and all that. Like, it's always just talking, and messages from all these women. Can I handle that, girl? I don't know. Now, she brings up in the 9 months they have been dating, she had broken up with him 3 times based on not really trusting what he's saying about all the women that he's talking to for work purposes. Okay, so she brings up how, as a single mom, she doesn't really have that much extra money, so it's going to be expensive for her to go see him. So she just hopes it's worth it. Girl, I do too. Now, she do meet up with some friends or whatever, and they're also concerned about her going over there to meet this strange man, because she's supposed to also stay with him. I would get an Airbnb or hotel, but girl, I digress. So, she brings up how, I asked him to come here and visit me, you know what I'm saying? And he then told me, which I did not know, that he couldn't get a visa because he filed for bankruptcy. And it was something where he had some kind of investor or whatever, and the investor did whatever, got him in debt, and he ended up having to file bankruptcy. I didn't know a bankruptcy could keep you from over here. Whew. Girl. Anyway, she also brings up how at one point on his Facebook page, it didn't list that he was in a relationship. And then on his IG page, all the photos of her had disappeared, and she was pissed off. Now, he said he got hacked. He even showed her an email as some kind of proof that he was hacked, and that it wasn't him who took down all her pictures. And she said, I don't know if I can believe that. I mean, it's possible. If he is a popular, inspirational man to women, somebody could have hacked his page and got in there. Or he could be bald-faced lying. We don't know. But she still wants to go meet him. Girl, have fun. We shall see what happens, because I feel like they both lying about something. I just don't know what yet. Next up, we have Geoffrey. Okay, Geoffrey is 41 from Tennessee. He's gorgeous. Okay, he's gorgeous. Oh, a gorgeous white man. Anyway, so he loves getting his hands dirty and working in the woods and climbing trees and all that. He's a woodsman, if you ask me. I'm like, okay, Geoffrey, okay. He's a landlord of several properties he owned. He was walking around in the woods with dogs. I'm like, is it Paul Bundy? I don't know. Now, he also has 3 sons from a previous, he said from previous marriages and relationships. I was confused. Okay, now 2 of the boys he brings up are from relationships from 20 years ago, and it looked like it's back when he was in prison. He kind of scathed over when he was younger. He was kind of a bad boy, got into some trouble or whatever here and there and everywhere. And then when they showed a picture of him with his kids, his 2 oldest sons, when they were like kids, he was in prison uniform. So the kids came to visit him in jail. I'm like, what you go to jail for? What you do? We don't know yet. Anyway, so now the youngest baby is a 4-year-old who was from his last marriage. That is, he said it just didn't work out. Okay, it didn't work out. He brings up how he's had so many failed marriages that it's made it hard for him to trust. I wonder, like, did he marry each kid's mom and divorce? Because if you had, I mean, when he said, he's had so many, I said, well, how many is so many? Because he doesn't say how many. He really only mentions the last ex-wife. So we don't know how many other ex-wives he's had before her, okay? But I guess it was a few. Now, he brings up how he was kind of done with dating after the last situation, but after a while, he went on an international dating site. Anytime anyone goes on an international dating site, you are purposely looking for a 90-day fiance situation. I'm going to say that. Anyway, he went on there and he met Vara. I may be pronouncing her name wrong, but oh well. Okay, I'll make her picture a bit bigger. Okay, this is Vara. And she is 30 years old. She's from Russia. She is a radio person or whatever, and they've been talking for about 5 months. Okay, now he's going to Russia to meet her because, as he said, you know what I'm saying, we have a lot in common. She likes this and that, I like that and this, you know what I'm saying, and she's a great person. I really, really like her and everything. I feel she's perfect. Now his sons don't think it's too smart for him to go to meet her in Russia in person or whatever, mainly because he wants to ask her to marry him if the meeting goes well. And they feel like, Dad, you've only known her a few months. I don't know if that's the right decision or whatever. The last marriage you was in, like, it was a very hard situation or whatever. And, it was hard on the family and everything, you know what I'm saying? So we don't want you getting hurt like that again. Now, they say, because it was like, we don't want you trying to replace, the things you've lost and how you feel. And I'm like, what are they talking about? So, come to find out, him and the ex-wife, who he has the 4-year-old with, they had 2 children together, and the youngest of the 2 passed away. He was 1 year old. He had a seizure and ended up passing away from the seizure. And so he was just basically, hurt and traumatized from losing his young son. So all the pain from that, they feel like, okay, is he putting all that loss and pain and grief into this lady he done met on the internet who live in Russia? And now, she's the next best thing next to Jesus. I said, girl, I don't know. Now, he later go to see an old Russian woman who is the only Russian he knows in the world who lives there, I guess, and they're friends and whatnot. And she basically say, like, look, you should not go and meet her. I feel like she could be used to scam you just to get here, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She gonna come to America. She not gonna like living here in these woods. She gonna say she hates it here. She gonna leave you. Okay, she gonna be miserable. And her thing is, I don't want him getting hurt again. I feel like if he bring this woman here, okay, to America, she's gonna end up leaving him. And then he's gonna be sad all over again. Because a Russian woman can't be happy where they are. But I'm like, but you're there. I don't know. Anyway, he's like, well, look, I'm going to see her anyway. I want to see this through and I care about her and I'm going anyway. Now, when he goes to meet with his 2 friends a little bit later on or whatever, the female he used to date, and she's like, I just don't get, you're so handsome, like, you're so attractive. Why don't you just date someone here? I wonder the same thing. He is an attractive man. He shouldn't have to find a woman in Russia. He just should not. You know what I'm saying? But they do like, well, we wish you the best. We hope that it works out. But she just don't want him to do that. He also brought up how him and the girl used to date, but they ain't gonna date no more. Whatever. It's best if they be just friends. I think he feel like she would want to date him if he was open to it. He don't seem open. He like Vira. Or what is it? Vira? I don't know pronounce her name. But we shall see what happens with these 2. It looks to get spicy once you get over there. I can't wait to see it. Next up, we meet Lisa. Okay, let me blow Lisa up a little bit. Okay, there she go. There's Lisa. Okay, Lisa's 52 from Pennsylvania. And she's a hospice caregiver, okay? No, she's 52. She's 52 from Pennsylvania. Now, she says she's got divorced. She was divorced 4 years ago after being with an abusive asshole for a while or whatever. She has a great 15-year-old daughter from that relationship and everything or whatever. But she just had to be done with that crazy relationship, okay? Now, she was over with it or whatever, but then she found love. She found love with Usman. Okay, so it is Usman. This is Usman. Okay, Usman is 30. She met him online via Facebook. And he lives in Nigeria. I said, oh Lord Jesus. The minute she said he was from Nigeria. I said, oh my God, it's another Angela and Michael. Oh Lord, I can't take it. Lord, please, Lord, don't do it to me, okay? But we shall see. Now, they have talked on the phone, they have video chatted and everything, and she brings up how he has seen her fully nude, okay? Because I guess they be doing stuff on the little chat or whatever. Because her story started with her going to a spa getting her cho-cha wax, okay? Bald headed. Okay, I said, girl, okay. Now he gonna be shocked to see that. But anyway, he's a popular, like, Instagram person or, like, musical person in Nigeria. So he does music and stuff over there. So she was like, he wrote a song for me. And we see this song. We see he did a song and a video. A whole song and a whole video. And I'm like, this is how much he loves her. And he would do anything. My hair been out all this, drive me crazy. How he how he loved her. He'll do anything for her and all this stuff and all that jazz. And I'm like, oh, okay. Anyway, she brings up how he has a lot of traction on his IG page. So she's consistently stalking his IG page, and she sees how other women will like be putting the heart emojis and saying how he's cute or whatever. And so she's consistently asking, like, she took a screenshot of a lady who put a heart underneath, who she commented a heart on his picture on IG, and she took a screenshot and sent it to him like, who was this? Why? And he like, it's just a random person. Why? I'm like, girl, lady, she older, maybe she don't know. Random people will put heart emojis, and girl, don't you? Why are you bothering that man about that? Don't do that. Now, anyway, she's going to see him in Nigeria. I said okay. She said she met him on Facebook. I can't remember. She said that if he contacted her or she contacted, I can't remember. But Nigerians are always in the inboxes trying to get us. I get at least one Nigerian every 2 days. Every 2 days, there's a Nigerian in my inbox saying, hey, baby. And I'm looking like, block, delete, block. No, I don't want Nigerian. Okay, I ain't bringing nobody here from nowhere. Okay, if you want to talk to me from Nigeria, you need to be here. Be here. Oh, nope, not doing it. Anyway, we do see her going to talk to one of her friends who thinks she is absolutely crazy to be trying to get with Usman over there in Nigeria. Okay, now, she then brings up how when I go over there to visit him, we're gonna get married. She's like, what? Like, why would you get married to that man over there? And why would you do that? She because he already proposed, and so he is smarter than Michael. That's because they've been talking for, was it 2 years, or was it 9 months? How long was it? I think it's been 2 years. I think it's been. I didn't write it down. I think it's 2 years or whatever, however long it is. But anyway, she wants to bring him heat. Well, she's going over to visit him or whatever. But, the friend, like, it's crazy if y'all try to get married. Well, we love each other. It is. Have you not heard the song he made for me? And she's like, yes, I heard the song. Girl, we don't care about that song. So the friend then said, well, what if you get over there and the sex is whack? Like, what happens if you can't, I have a secret weapon. Okay? If it's bad sex, I have a secret weapon or whatever, because she then says Usman has only ever had safe sex. He's never had sex without a condom. So when I get there, we not using condoms. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have raw sex. I said, your secret weapon is to not use a condom. He can... Okay. When she said that, I said, oh, she's serious. She really think her secret weapon, girl. I mean, raw sex is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I mean that's not a secret. He can have that with anyone, not just you. Cause I had all my tests, all my shots. He has all his tests, all his shots, and we clean, so we can have unprotected. Like the friend that you really believe he's been there for 2 years. He's been like just not having sex with anyone. Yes, I believe him that he has not been cheating on me. Girl, bye. Anyway, so she also believes that because why would he have sex with some other women when he wrote me this song? Okay, he wrote me a song, so why would he sex other women. Because men do that. They just do. Now, the friend, like, I think he doing it just to get the green card. I think he only getting with her to get over here. Okay, I think he wants to be over here for music or whatever. Because out of all the women on his page, she like, no shade. But why would he pick Lisa? Of all the women that you know that want him, why would he pick Lisa? And I say, oh, I don't know. Okay, but Lisa's like, fuck all that. Fuck all that, okay? He loves me, I love him, and we'll be together. I say, well, okay then. Have fun with that. And lastly, Yolanda. Okay? Yolanda is 51. She's from Vegas, okay? She is a beautiful black woman, let's say that. Now, she brings up how she used to be ashamed of how much she weighed because she was plus size. And so she lost over 150 pounds, and now she thinks she's cute. Those are her words, not mine, okay? I'm not trying to be funny. I feel like she had surgery just because I do in how she was wording things that happened or whatever. So I'm not sure, but you know, peace be unto her. Anyway, she brings up how she didn't date much or whatever. You know, the amount of men she's been with, she can count on within her hands or whatnot. But she was with a guy named Dwayne for 30 years. I'm like, if you're 51, okay, if you was with him for 30 years, that's like you was with him. You had a man your whole life, sis. What's going on? Okay. Anyway, she brings up how he passed away from kidney disease, and that's what made her want to get healthy. Okay, I thought that's cool, but she made it seem like it was this oh so tragic thing where he was living this amazing life with her and everything, and then all of a sudden he died from kidney disease. Well, turns out he was in prison. He got into some trouble, got arrested, you know what I'm saying, was in prison, didn't want the family to send him in prison, and he died in prison from his kidney stuff. And I said, oh, well, that's sad, okay? Now, you know, she said, so after he died in prison from the kidney stuff or whatever, she decided to get healthy to take care of their 6 children. Yes. They had 6 kids together, ages 17 to 29. Okay. I just felt like the way she was talking in the beginning, like, oh, you know, I was feeling mighty down by how I looked. I didn't like my body. I didn't date that much at all. I was by myself. But you had a man for 30 years and you had 6 kids. Like, you had a whole relationship. Mama was, okay. Anyway, so fine. So she brings up how, you know, they had 6 kids or whatever, so she's taking care of them. And, you know, the kids are basically grown. So and he died 6 years ago. I'll say that too. Anyway, so she brings up how the kids don't even know the real reason she's on this TV show. Like, they don't know the show is 90 Day Fiance. She said they think that she's being filmed to talk about her weight loss journey. And that ain't what it is. She's on TV to talk about a man she don't know that she's in love with. Okay? Now, I'm like, Lord. So she met Williams. Okay? And what an S. This is Williams. And she's in love with Williams. He's 40 years old, and he's from England, and they're supposedly in love. Now, they've been talking for 7 months, but her kids don't know. Only her oldest daughter know that she's talking to this man. And I said, oh, okay, that's so. So, you know, she's like, you know, he be talking via text all the time, and he sends you all these emojis, you know what I'm saying, and he put a rose by my name, and that was oh so sweet, okay? And how can you not fall in love with a man who sends you all these emojis, and it's so nice all the time? You can easily not fall in love with a man based on emojis. If I was in love with every man who sends me emojis, I would be in love with at least 6 men right now. And that's in real life. I'm not even counting should I get on, you know what I'm saying, the stuff I get on my inbox and DMs or whatever on social media. Girl. Anyway, so I feel like Lydia, what's her name, y'all? Yolanda. I feel like Yolanda is like Caesar. A little bit special. Not as bad as Caesar, but But she give me Caesar vibes, if you ask me. So again, they're talking for 7 months or whatever. And, and she said, I told him that I was 45. And he said, oh, I didn't know that you was that old. But she's really 51. He gonna be real surprised when he finds out her real age, okay? But she brings up how she makes sure her makeup is always done really, really well. And she dresses really, really young. So he does not realize that she's actually 51. I say, do he know that you got 6 kids? Because once he know you have 6 kids and the oldest is 29, if he does the math, he may, he maybe had a kid at 14. I don't know. Anyway, it's just kind of crazy. So her and the older daughter is going out, whatever, chit-chatting and whatnot, because they, like, go out and thrift shop and then sell clothes that they get from thrift shops. So the daughter, like, I think you dumb, mama, for trying to go see this man in England when y'all have not even video chat. I'm like, y'all ain't video chatted? I'm like, because it's catfish. Why didn't she call Neve? Don't call 90 Day Fiance, call Neve and Cammy. Girl, bye, okay? Now, she brings up how they do only talk via text and phone calls because he said his camera is broken. This man does not look like a man whose camera is broken. I feel like this, and if it was, he would have bought a new camera. Because if his camera is broken, how does he take the pictures? I don't get how people, if someone's camera is broken, how did they take the pictures that they sent you? Anyway, so the dog like, look, Ma, I think you're delusional. I think you're a bit delusional, so I'm going with you to England. You ain't going out there by yourself to meet some strange man who, again, has a broken camera phone and he can't video chat you. And he's only said, like, if you video chat me, I can see you, but you won't be able to see me. Mainly because he probably has a piece of duct tape over his camera so that you can't see him because he's not this man, okay? Catfish is what's going on. Anyway, so, it's like, fine, you can call me to England, but I still need your support when I tell your siblings about this man I like or whatever. I'm like, Now, she goes home and calls Williams. Yes, Williams with an S on the end. And she is also happy that he answered the phone and they can talk. And he said, oh, how are the kids? Oh, they great. Thank you so much for asking about the kids. Oh, my God. So I'm coming to see you. When you pick me up from the airport. He's like, yeah, oh, my God, I'm so happy you will pick me up from the airport. How would he not get, girl? Now, she brings up, I just love the fact that he's British. You know what I'm saying? And his accent. I said, girl, that is... She's literally talking to a Nigerian. Okay, she is being scammed by a Nigerian. Look, the man voice does not sound anything like, it ain't British, it ain't Australian, because I get them to confuse sometimes. It's not. I'm like, how? And you can tell whoever she's talking to is trying to keep the conversation short because they can't hold the accent long at all. It's a Nigerian. Okay, girl, scam likely. I don't care what you say. Now, so they talk or whatever. He just, okay, I'm sleepy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to you later. Oh, can I call you tomorrow? He like, yeah. I'm like, why you asking permission to call him? Anyway, she brings up, I'm saying, he's never asked her for anything. He never asked her for nothing. But then he asked her if she could pay for him to come see her. And she says, no, I can't do that, but I'll pay my own way to come see you. What's the fucking difference? Is the money come out either way it goes, the money come out of your pocket. The difference is if you would have paid for him to come here, not send him the money. Don't send him the money, but you pay for a ticket in his name for him to fly here is what I would have done. Because that way you know who he is. You flying there ain't gonna work, okay? Anyway, but she is so happy that she's going to see this man. She is 100% getting catfish. She can't tell me no different. So we then see her tell the kids, hey kids, I met a man online on IG. He slid in my DMs, okay? And we've been talking for 7 months and I'm in love. And they're like, what the fuck, mama? What? Are you for real? Are you tripping? And she's like, well, no, I'm for real. I'm saying, I'm happy. I'm gonna go see him. He lives in England, and I'm gonna see him and everything. I'm saying, now we've never met, and that's why I'm going over there. They like, oh, this shit. You can tell they're like, Mama's so dumb. Mama getting played. Mama getting catfish. Don't know it. Like, she don't even know this a girl. Anyway, they're like, well, why ain't you seen him? Oh, because his phone broke and the phone broke. What? So again, they like, I can't believe it. Like, this is kind of crazy. And they all look like Mama. So she's foolish. She's very, very foolish. You know what I'm saying? Now, they feel like she may still be mourning their dad's loss. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only been 6 years or whatever. So because she's still mourning their dad, maybe she's just not thinking too straight. Okay. Then she starts crying. I just want y'all to be happy for me. You know, I was with your father for 30 years. And I've been with y'all whole life. And I just don't want to be alone. And I'm like, she played the dad father card. You can't deny her that when she rings up the man she's with her. You can't. It's the dad father card. You just can't, okay? So they're like, all right, Ma, we support you. I'm saying, whatever you need, we support you. Even though none of them thinks it's a wise decision, okay? And that's how it went off. This season seems like it would be interesting. Darcy's back. Her face looks horrible. I cannot wait to get a good screenshot of that shit to show y'all, because I was like, girl. Okay. Anyway, that was the episode. I will talk to y'all next week. Peace.